Hello guys, it is another summer vacation vlog. You guys requested more of this content, so alas, here we go. We're not really on vacation, but we are going to take a trip today. Jens and I, every year we go to an amusement park and we have a lot of fun because we're very childish people that very unironically just enjoy amusement parks. And I was wondering, couldn't it be cool to like do a video about how to be zero waste, or how to reduce waste in that setting? Because like not everyone is like us where we sort of go on our own accord. Some people have to go with other people, and perhaps people sometimes are scared of the impact that it has. So let's take a look at how easy it is to be zero waste or reduce waste in an amusement park, and also vegan food, which I'm kind of nervous about, honestly.
Yes.
We're not gonna pack anything like food related from home, because then it would just be how to have a zero waste picnic in odd settings. Not really the video that we want. So we're going to see what is available to us. Obviously that changes a lot depending on what kind of amusement park you're at, where it is, etc. But this is sort of a fun experiment to do, see how it goes. Let's go to an amusement park. Woo! Woo! By the way, starting out strong by having the tickets on the phone. Okay. I've reached peak adult because I've slept quite poorly, so I have like a nerve in my back that's sort of twitching. So I'm gonna be fit today for sure. And that's peak adult, you know, like yes. Injuring yourself in an amusement park.
Yes.
So the first thing we're gonna do is that we're gonna go to the bathroom.
Yes.
And then I want something to eat before we do anything else.
Yes,
honestly.
me too. I'm definitely for that.
Let's find something to eat that's vegan and that's low waste.
Yes.
Let's see what we have here.
Let's do it.
Woo! I've become so childish because I want to get in front of everyone because I'm so impatient to go in.
Let's run.
It's not a very flattering side of me, it really isn't.
No.
We've been trying to find things to eat. It's not going amazingly, but we ended up going into one of like the water slides, or like the slides where you get just a little bit wet because there was basically no line. And
oh God.
It's like we've been here 15 minutes and we're both so I got so much of the water from the slide in my mouth, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die from E. coli now.
Oh no.
We're both so wet. They swoop. My feet swoop. Your hair too. You're so wet. There's like one of these like dryer machines that we can use if we want to, but we can also just walk it off.
Yeah, I think unless it becomes considerably colder, I think walking it off is fine.
It doesn't matter how old I get, I cannot pass up a good playground, and especially not if it has one of these zip liners. We still haven't found a place to eat yet, but I did find a sink with a tap where the water just doesn't automatically run really warm. So now I've filled up my water bottle and we have something to drink. Yay! Tap water. Found something to eat, you guys. It is rice, curry and vegetables. And the packaging seems to be 100% compostable, so we will try to clean it up and bring it back home. And then we have chopsticks that we will also bring back home and reuse. And they were really nice about sort of looking up whether or not things had egg in it. I'm really surprised that the curry sauce is actually vegan. I also brought spoons, so perhaps for the sauce and rice, this is perhaps more practical. So spoon from home, and then chopsticks too. That looks pretty good. That's actually pretty good. It's pretty decent and pretty good. It's not made to like taste of a whole lot because I guess it's supposed to be family friendly. And you know, also curry for white people at an amusement park, so. But it's tolerable. I think it's nice.
Yeah, I like it.
How's your feet? Are they wet still?
My right foot is still soaking wet.
I have some water here. Oh, be capable. Okay, so this is bamboo, and you know I have mixed feelings about bamboo to say the least. But I just cleaned it off a little bit. I'm gonna pack it down and take it with me. This is a really neat container that we might be able to use for more things. So far I'll say that it's really hard to find vegan options, and we've been to other amusement parks in Denmark where it's been significantly easier. This is a little bit difficult, but I do like to see that there are some plastic reduction initiatives being made in order to reduce that impact, which is pretty cool. I can see straws are only given out upon request, and generally they've altered their packaging so they don't need straws to function, so you don't spill everywhere, which is pretty nice to see. Small things like that really do make my day. But yeah, vegan food wise, so far it's been a little bit difficult, but we did see a place where they had churros. Churros are often vegan, so we're gonna go and check that out now. Actually, we have already tried 3 things at this point. 2 of them I had tried before, and then 1 completely new one, and that was pretty neat. I'm kind of a scaredy cat when it comes to roller coasters, so I'm always incredibly scared. But it's all fun and it's great, and it's really nice to be here just with Jens. He's in the bathroom right now, so he doesn't know that I'm complimenting him. I knew it was a good idea to keep this container because we asked a really nice service person if we could get churros in it as well. And she said yes, it was amazing. We also just checked with her if they were vegan. They were. So reusing this container multiple times now. Yeehaw. I'm so happy. Once again, Jens and I are very cool people who are gonna go play mini golf. After this food, it's gonna be a little while before we try anything again because now I feel full. So mini golf it is?
Mini golf it is.
Also with a brilliant view of these water coasters, which I won't be getting on anytime soon. Sort of saving the paper and the, I guess, rather disposable pens here and just writing our scores on my phones, right? Isn't that fine?
Yes.
Are you ready to see something just incredible? These skills, oh my goodness.
So did you meant to shoot it into the corner there?
Yeah. 4.
And finally...
5.
Oh no.
It might be quite possible that this didn't go exactly as planned. Who won this mini golf championship?
I did, obviously. Very loud roller coaster over there. But
yeah, you won by far.
Yeah, but by 7. So that's not that bad on 12 holes.
You can have it. You can have it.
I can have it.
It's okay. Now we are gonna go and do my favorite thing in the amusement park. There is an obstacle course. It's non-automated. It's just wood and just forest climbing. I love it so much. And we're gonna go and do that?
Let's go.
Yes. Very low waist as well, honestly, you know? Now this is primarily for small children, but now this is going down. It's starting out with a maze, and I've done this so many times I should be able to memorize it, but I can't.
Hey honey.
Yeah?
You look amazing.
Aww. Now this obstacle course is actually one of the oldest things in the park, and my mum remembers this from when she was a child. It's very low impact in the sense that it's basically just, you know, like a wooden obstacle course in the middle of the forest. But nonetheless, I really like it. It also has different levels, so some of the obstacles are a little bit more challenging, and some of them are meant for small kids. All of them are meant for me. Hashtag Ferryman Jens. I would also like to note that I completed this obstacle and Jens didn't film it. Boo! And my legs are literally shaking right now. Since my last visit in the park, they added new obstacles, so that was a surprise for me as well. And these were really fun to complete too. Jens is a little bit scared of heights, so this was definitely a challenge. Then we went on Jens's favorite ride, which is one of these water coasters. It's very chill and it's really fun. So we went to this other place inside the amusement park and got some different things that were vegan. We have some hummus, different types of fries. We have sweet potato fries, and then we have normal potato fries. Then we have onion rings, ketchup, falafel, wrap, more onion rings, ace.
And yeah, it was, they used an app to do the ordering, which is always a bit of a problem when you're vegan, because it's just always easier to talk to the people. But the people were really nice, and they tried their best to figure out what was going on, and we ended up with what looks like good food.
I'm excited to have this. And also no disposables, which is pretty neat. Freaking celery stick. Sometimes I wonder what people think veganism is. We got home about half an hour ago and went straight to take a nap. Like this is for sure one of the times where I have felt old in the context of amusement parks. I remember easily when we were younger being able to go for like hours and hours and then go home and just have a normal evening. And I am broken. But what kind of trash did we produce though? Okay, interesting. First of all, we have a little card. This is just paper, will be recycled. Then we have the container that we first got the rice dish in, and then later we got churros in. This is made from bamboo material, but it's 100% compostable, so we will see how to do that. But we used this 2 times rather than just 1 time and throwing it away, so you know. Scoreboard. And then I have a napkin. And in my little bag here, I have the chopsticks that we'll just wash and reuse. And that's it. So small, tiny steps, small, tiny actions, they do really make a big difference. Are those things the biggest impact an amusement park has? No. The biggest impact obviously comes from making and maintaining and powering an amusement park. Like, obviously. But that doesn't mean small things doesn't matter. And sometimes you're just a really childish spirit who likes to go to an amusement park once a year, like we do. Or perhaps you have to go with your friends or family and you really want to do it in the most sustainable way possible. We had a great time. Let's go take another nap.
Yes, definitely.
Actually, I really wanted to do this right when we got home. But we took a nap and I was just too tired to talk about it more. So it's been a few days and now I'm ready with my list of things to do to be more sustainable at an amusement park. First of all, bring reusables. Just the bare essentials. You don't have to bring every single thing you can think of, but just bring what seems essential to you. So for me it was a reusable water bottle and it was spoons or some form of cutlery. And it can be and a tote bag. It can be basically anything you want, but definitely just something that you know will be versatile and essential to you. And use those things as a way to avoid a lot of disposables. But if you do get something disposable, see if you can use it more times. And if it's something that you know you won't need, then politely decline it. But sometimes you just cannot avoid this disposable item, or for one reason or another, it ends up in your hands anyway. Then wash it, reuse it, if not forever, then throughout the rest of the day. Check the website before leaving. This is specifically true when it comes to dietary choices and when it comes to what kind of food is available. It varies a lot throughout the different amusement parks, so it is a really good idea to just do a little bit of homework and find out what the options are. Most amusement parks, I feel like in this point in time, do have some sort of information on their websites, some sort of small labels that will make it easier for you to identify the options. If there aren't any big options, I definitely recommend bringing your own food. That's always more sustainable as well. Reusable packaging, yeehaw, and then perhaps just get a little snack while you're there from one of the shops. Also, pick up trash. It's always good trash karma to pick up a couple of items of trash on the street. If you see them, put them in the bin. It's a really nice thing to do, and it's also more sustainable than having them lie around everywhere. So you can also get your tickets and your map and anything else that you need on your phone rather than having it printed out to you in physical paper copies. Sometimes the maps and the tickets are also laminated, which means that they cannot be recycled, but either way, getting them in a digital format is just much better. Okay, and this is a big one, but avoid merch of fun things that you can buy to take home souvenir style. These things will, for the most part, and I'm not speaking from experience, I really am. These things will just end up collecting dust in a drawer somewhere, but they might be really fun to get in the moment, especially if you've been on a ride where someone took a picture and it's gonna look like fun, but it really just is gonna end up in a drawer somewhere. At least that is often the case. So really think about if this merch is something that you need, because these things have been produced by people who have not been paid fair wages, and the environment has not played any factor in the supply chain. For sure. Unless something else is stated, but I really doubt it. Also, if you can, take public transportation there rather than driving in individual cars. That is also a way of being more sustainable. And I know this is the case for a lot of amusement parks. They actually have different kinds of offers with public transportation for that to be easier. This is a big one for me as well, but avoid buffets. Buffets generate so much food waste because you have to throw things out constantly in order to not pose a health hazard to everyone in the park. But generally, if you just order an individual dish, it's much more likely to be fresh. It's also more COVID friendly, and it will also reduce food waste by a lot. So generally, staying free of buffets is a really good sustainable option too. And lastly, avoid freebies. And those can be any kind of weird, small, gimmicky, merchy item and stuff like balloons as well. Just skip it. Don't need it. And with that being said, that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found this enjoyable. Let me know if you want more summertime or generally throughout the year adventure style videos where I talk about things like this. I hope this was helpful if you're going to an amusement park. As I also said in the video, the biggest impact of an amusement park is obviously not the straws or the balloons. There's so many other things that factor in. The impact of the rides, building them, manufacturing them, all this kind of stuff, fueling them, powering them, you know, all of this has a lot of impact, but these small things still matter a whole lot. So I hope that you like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video, and also a special thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys help me create green zero waste contents, and I love you guys. You can find the links to my social media accounts down below and the link to my Patreon on this screen. Bye!